Hey, everyone, welcome back to the channel. I've got a really intriguing thought experiment for you today, something that's been buzzing around in my head, and I think it's going to spark some incredible discussion. We're talking about the FIFA World Cup 2026 coming right here to North America, and specifically, we're diving deep into one very particular question. Why might Donald Trump actually attend a World Cup 2026 match? Now I know what some of you might be thinking, Donald Trump and soccer, really? But hear me out, because when you peel back the layers, when you look at his past actions, his political instincts, and the sheer magnitude of this global event, it starts to make a whole lot of sense. This isn't just about sports, folks, this is about politics, spectacle, and the incredible power of a global stage. So buckle up, because we're going on a deep dive into all the reasons why this seemingly unlikely scenario could become a very real and very strategic move. First up, let's talk about the sheer political optics of attending an event like the World Cup. Imagine the scene: the stadium packed with tens of thousands of screaming fans, the roar of the crowd, the global cameras fixed on every dignitary, and then there he is, Donald Trump, in the stands. This isn't just any sporting event, this is arguably the biggest single sporting event on the planet. A spectacle that captures billions of eyeballs worldwide, and for any politician, especially one who thrives on visibility and media attention, it's an absolutely irresistible opportunity. He understands perhaps better than anyone the power of being seen on the biggest possible stage, and the World Cup provides that stage like almost nothing else can. Think about the message it sends to his base and to the world. It's a powerful display of patriotism and national pride, especially with the tournament being hosted across the United States, Canada, and Mexico. Attending a match, particularly one involving the US men's national team, would allow him to tap into that raw, fervent nationalistic energy that comes with supporting your country on a global stage. He could easily frame it as celebrating American excellence, American hosting capabilities, and America's growing presence in the world of international sports. It aligns perfectly with an America First mentality, but on a truly global platform. Then there's the strategic play for new demographics. Soccer, or football as most of the world calls it, is rapidly growing in popularity across the United States, especially among younger generations and diverse communities. These are demographics that traditionally might not be his strongest supporters, but by showing up at the World Cup, by embracing this global sport, he could potentially soften his image, or at least appear more relatable to a broader segment of the population. It's a subtle but powerful way to connect with voters who might not be watching traditional news channels or attending rallies, but are absolutely glued to the World Cup. He knows how to seize moments, and this is a colossal moment for cultural connection. Let's not forget the narrative control aspect of a major public appearance like this. In the midst of any political cycle, whether he's campaigning for another term or simply remaining a prominent voice in the public sphere, there are always ongoing debates, controversies, and news cycles he might want to shift. Attending the World Cup provides an immediate massive distraction and a positive news story that can dominate headlines for a day or two. It allows him to dictate the conversation to some extent, to project an image of a leader or a prominent figure enjoying a unifying global event rather than being bogged down in political infighting. It's a masterclass in media manipulation, and he is undeniably a master. We also have to consider his direct connection to the World Cup 2026 bid itself. It was during his presidency that the United States, along with Canada and Mexico, successfully won the bid to host this monumental event. He was actively involved in promoting the bid and celebrating its success at the time. Therefore, attending a match isn't just a casual appearance, it's a direct callback to his own achievements and a way to cement his legacy as someone who brought the World Cup back to North America. He could easily frame it as coming full circle, celebrating something he helped make happen and reminding everyone of his role in securing this incredible event for the nation. Moving beyond pure politics, let's talk about his personal inclination for spectacle and grand events. Donald Trump has always thrived on being at the center of attention on large stages with massive crowds. Whether it's a political rally, a golf tournament, or a major sporting event, he loves the energy, the roar of the crowd, and the feeling of being part of something monumental. The World Cup is the ultimate spectacle, a global carnival of sport and culture, and it perfectly aligns with his personal enjoyment of grand theatrical events. He wouldn't miss an opportunity to be immersed in that kind of electrifying atmosphere and to be seen as a key figure within it. His ego and desire for validation also play a significant role here. Being invited to or simply attending a World Cup match as a former president or even a current one is a massive statement of importance and influence. He would be rubbing shoulders with world leaders, celebrities, and sports legends, all while being watched by billions. This kind of high-profile engagement feeds into his desire to be recognized as a significant global figure and to command attention on an international scale. It's a chance to be seen as a statesman, a patriot, and a celebrity, all rolled into one, reinforcing his image as a larger-than-life personality. We cannot underestimate the element of unpredictability that defines much of his public persona. While some might see his attendance at a soccer match as out of character, it's precisely this kind of unexpected move that often garners the most attention and keeps people talking. He's known for defying expectations, for doing things his own way, and for always finding a unique angle to capture the spotlight. Attending the World Cup, even if he's not a lifelong soccer fan, would be seen as a bold and unconventional move, further solidifying his image as someone who marches to the beat of his own drum. It would generate buzz simply because it's him doing it. Even if he's not in office in 2026, he might still feel a sense of duty or a desire to represent America on such a significant occasion. Former presidents often attend major national or international events even after their terms have ended, as a way of showing unity and national pride. The World Cup is a moment when the entire country rallies together regardless of political affiliation to support the national team and celebrate the event. For him to be present would be seen by many as a unifying gesture, a moment where he puts politics aside to simply be an American cheering on his country. It's a powerful symbolic act that resonates deeply. Now let's delve into the strategic calculations surrounding the timing and opportunity. The World Cup 2026 will take place in the summer of 2026, which is a crucial period in the American political calendar. If he were to be president at that time, his attendance would be almost mandatory, a clear diplomatic and patriotic duty. But even if he's not president, it's just a few months before the 2026 midterm elections and 2 years before the 2028 presidential election. Any appearance he makes would be scrutinized for its political implications, and attending the World Cup offers a platform to project strength, unity, and engagement on a global scale at a very opportune moment. It's prime time for influence. If he were president during the World Cup, his attendance would also serve as an important opportunity for international relations and diplomacy through sport. Major sporting events often bring together heads of state and dignitaries from around the world, creating informal opportunities for discussions and relationship building. He could use the World Cup as a soft power tool to engage with leaders from other nations too. Project American influence and to showcase the country's hospitality and organizational capabilities. It's a much more relaxed and celebratory environment than a formal summit, but no less impactful for forging connections. The World Cup also presents a unique chance for domestic unity, something that is often elusive in the current political climate. When the US national team plays, the country tends to unite behind it regardless of political divisions. By attending a match, he could position himself as a figure who transcends partisan divides, at least for a moment, joining all Americans in supporting the team. This kind of unifying image, even if temporary, can be incredibly powerful and help to mend some of the societal fractures that exist. It's a chance to be seen as a leader for all Americans, not just his base. And let's not overlook the potential for fundraising and networking at such a high-profile event. The World Cup attracts not only political figures but also business leaders, philanthropists, and high-net-worth individuals from around the globe. For someone like Donald Trump, who has always blended politics, business, and celebrity, it would be an unparalleled networking opportunity. He could meet with potential donors, future business partners, or influential figures in a relaxed, yet prestigious setting. The informal interactions at such an event can often be more fruitful than formal meetings, and he excels at leveraging these types of connections. Let's consider the historical and cultural context of presidential attendance at major sporting events. It's a long-standing tradition for US presidents to attend significant national and international sporting spectacles. From throwing out the first pitch at a World Series game to attending the Olympics, presidents have always understood the symbolic importance of being present at these unifying events. The World Cup is simply the latest and greatest iteration of this tradition, and for any prominent American figure, especially a former or current president, it would be almost expected to make an appearance. He would be following a well-trodden path of presidential engagement. The rise of soccer in America is also a crucial factor. What was once considered a niche sport is now mainstream, with millions of fans across the country. Major League Soccer is growing, youth soccer leagues are booming, and the national team commands significant attention. This isn't just a foreign game anymore, it's an American phenomenon and a powerful cultural force. For him to ignore the World Cup would be to ignore a significant and growing part of American culture. His attendance would acknowledge this cultural shift and demonstrate his awareness of evolving national interests and passions. There's also the unique Trump effect on major events. When he attends an event, he doesn't just attend, he becomes part of the event. His presence generates headlines, discussions, and often controversy, which only amplifies the event's visibility. The World Cup organizers themselves might even welcome his attendance simply for the sheer amount of media attention it would bring. He has a way of injecting himself into the cultural conversation and making any event he attends more prominent, more talked about, and more memorable. It's a symbiotic relationship where both sides benefit from the increased spotlight. So what are the potential scenarios? If he's president in 2026, his attendance is almost a given, a matter of national representation and diplomacy. He would be expected to host foreign dignitaries, attend opening ceremonies, and perhaps even cheer on the US team from the presidential box. It would be a key moment in his presidency, showcasing his leadership on a global stage and celebrating a major national achievement. The planning for such an event would be extensive, and his role would be central to the entire spectacle. But even if he's not president in 2026, the reasons for his attendance remain incredibly strong. As a former president, he still commands immense influence and media attention. He would likely be invited as a distinguished guest, a former head of state who played a role in securing the bid. His presence would still generate significant buzz and allow him to remain a prominent figure in the national and international conversation. He could attend as a private citizen, but with all the pomp and circumstance that inevitably follows. him. It would be a powerful demonstration of his continued relevance. Some might argue that he'd be too busy or that his focus would be elsewhere. But I believe that for an event of this magnitude, an event that offers so many political, personal, and strategic benefits, he would absolutely make time. He has a history of prioritizing events that offer maximum visibility and impact, and the World Cup 2026 fits that description perfectly. He understands the long game of public perception and the lasting image that such an appearance would create. It's an investment in his brand and his ongoing influence. So when you put all these pieces together, the political strategy, the personal inclinations, the historical context, and the sheer magnitude of the event, it becomes clear that Donald Trump attending a World Cup 2026 match isn't just a possibility, it's a highly probable and incredibly strategic move. He thrives on the big stage, he understands the power of optics, and he knows how to leverage every opportunity to his advantage. The World Cup is a global phenomenon, a celebration of sport and culture, and for someone like him, it's an absolutely unmissable opportunity to make a statement, to connect with people, and to remain firmly in the global spotlight. It's going to be fascinating to watch how this unfolds in the coming years. Will we see him in the stands cheering on the US team? Will he use the platform for a political message or simply to enjoy the spectacle? One thing is for sure, if he does attend, it won't just be about the soccer, it will be about so much more. It will be another chapter in the incredible story of a man who always finds a way to be at the center of the world's attention. What do you all think? Do you agree with my assessment? Do you see other reasons why he might or might not attend? Let me know in the comments below. I'm really looking forward to hearing your thoughts on this one. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel for more deep dives, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss any of our future content. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.